First things, social trends. Hello guys, I'm going to talk about social trends right now. Now, there is a toy that sells really good at that time. What is it called? So this toy is called Rubik's Cube. It is the most popular toy sold in the United States in the early 1980s. And it was invented in the 1970s by Ino Rubik. He's a professor of design, and this toy was the most challenging process ever to achieve mass market success. So, how to play? It's really simple for people who usually play it every day. Every day. So you just need to make 6 sides of the qubit in the same color, then you'll success. So it was sold really well at that time, and even right now, people people also play it and also have some competition for it. So this toy can also made in very different kinds of the shape. Like right now, during the modern time, people usually make it in the triangle shapes. So you might need to make the different kind of triangle shapes into the cubic. So it's kind of challenges, and there are also some word record like a high school students from Los Angeles. He can solve the puzzles in 22 seconds. So this toy or game is really familiar at that time and really fun. Make people think about the math. If you're good at it, then your math skills might also be really well. So another things I'm going to talk about is the feminism. At that time, the women started to have some women's right, like women can vote, they can go out to buy whatever they want, and they can even work. So it's basically like men and women are equal. So they won't have some uneven treat for women. And at that time, the women's rights were already protected by the law. Yeah, so it at that time the woman is just like it's just like men. They can do whatever they want, not just because they were female. They can drive car or drive trucks. Women became equal with the male. So another thing I'm going to talk about is the child abuse and the homeless care. So in some big country like no, I mean in some big city like Los Angeles, New York, Chicago, Washington D.C., and some many other major cities. You might think those cities were like high class, but actually in America, the high class cities. has more has more crime rates, cause those places lots of people don't have their job. Yeah, and also they can't even afford their meal. So the only solution to stay alive in the city is to do some rap. Yeah. So we need to care of the homeless. Otherwise, the homeless will also commit some crime. Cause homeless is also like other people. They also need to live, but they don't have those. They don't have enough money to pay for their meals, clothes, and their home to live. So people started to help those homeless. Otherwise, they will have some child abuse, murders, and lots of different kinds of crime will be committed by people, by those poor people. So it is very important to care about the homeless because it also decrease the crime rate. Also, the social trends at that time also tell children some ways to avoid child abuse. Like the school will give some course like that to teach them how to avoid those those crime happen and tell them the consequence of getting abused so that they will know how can they figure out how to escape those crime. So next is the conclusion. For me, during the 1980s, it's all about the renew of the social society. Like people started to do some things that the society became better, like the child abuse, homeless, help homeless, and then also the fashion. The fashion became more beautiful. People started to make up and then make themselves handsome or beautiful. So the conclusion is that I think that during the 1980s is the rise of the human law society. Those are the citation. Thank you for your watching, listening. Thank you. Bye bye.